Hey guys, so today we're going to be calculating probability, and that's the assignment that we're going to be working on throughout the week. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and kind of walk you through maybe a different way of thinking about probability to make this assignment easier for you throughout the week. Okay, so an easier way to think about probability would be thinking of it as a fraction, where you would have the number of possibilities at the bottom, and then the number of possibilities of the result or the constraint that you want at the top. Okay, so for example, if I were flipping a coin and I wanted to get tails, we'll just put a T on the coin for tails. When I think about the total number of possibilities of flipping a coin, I can either get heads or tails. So there's two possibilities total, and that would go on the bottom, right? The total number of possibilities would go at the bottom. All right, the number of possibilities that meet my constraint, or the number of possibilities to get the result that I want. I want to get tails. That's one result. So that would go on the top. So when flipping a coin and hoping to get tails, I have a 50% chance. I chose that as an example because I figured you guys probably already knew that flipping a coin was 50-50, but this is kind of an easy way to work through how to do this in probability. All right. So we're going to do number 1 and 5 together. A, so you get some free answers, and B, so you know how to do the rest by yourself. Remember, you are just working on section 1 of this assignment, and this assignment will be due a week from today, May 24th. And if you're curious, we only have 17 more school days left until the end of the term. I think there's 24 more days, including days off and weekends, so you are super close to being done. All right, number 1, find the probability of pulling a yellow marble from a bag with 3 yellow, 2 red, 2 green, and 1 blue marble. When doing probability, mathematicians like to do this. This is kind of like x equals. You don't have to like do anything with the p to the yellow or anything like that. This is just saying what's the probability of pulling a yellow marble. That's all that's saying. All right. So remember, we are going to start by kind of making it a fraction. At the bottom of our fraction, we're going to put all of the total possibilities. So all of the possibilities in this case would be all of the marbles in the bag. So we're going to add up 3 yellow marbles, 2 red marbles, 2 green, and 1 blue. And if we do that, we do 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. I have 8 at the bottom. All right, now the top of my fraction, I need to figure out how many number of possibilities would get me a yellow marble. So it looks like there's 3 yellow marbles. So I could pull this yellow marble, that yellow marble, and this yellow marble, and still be pulling 1 yellow marble. So that means I have a total of 3 chances of pulling a yellow marble. So I don't need to simplify that anymore. All right, so now if I take this 3 divided by 8, to get my decimal to make into a percent, I get 0.375. And if I make that into a percent, I get 37.5%. So that would be my answer. My chance of pulling a yellow marble out of this bag is 37.5%. Okay. Number 5 we're going to do together because it is very similar to the same steps, but just slightly different. So find the probability of randomly selecting a non-blue marble from a bag with 9 red, 2 blue, and 3 green marbles. Okay, so I'm looking for anything that is not blue, which really means I'm trying to find the probability of pulling a red or green marble. Okay, so I'm going to start the same way by making a fraction, and at the bottom of my fraction, I'm going to add up all of the total possibilities. So 9 red marbles, 2 blue marbles, 3 green marbles. Those are my possible choices of marbles that I could pull. So 9 plus 2 plus 3 is 14. All right, so I'm looking for a non-blue marble, which really means a red or a green marble. So there are 9 possible red marbles I could pull, which are non-blue. And there are 3 total green marbles that I could pull, which are also non-blue. So 9 plus 3 is 12. That goes on the top. All right, now I need to make this fraction into a decimal to make into a percent. So when I divide the 12 by the 14, I get 0.857. To make that into a percent, I get 85.7%. So my chances of pulling a non-blue marble are pretty high. All right. So go ahead and do the rest by yourself, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can always email me or call or text that Google Voice phone number. See you later, guys.